one of the offices of one of the regular guests on Let's Go Shopping. I'm sick to death of him coming in the studio and the two of us just standing there talking. So I'm going to surprise him with us going out on location today. Come on up with me.
I can't find it.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, there you go. And Johnny.
Davey!
How you going?
I'm good.
Wasn't supposed to be till next week, wasn't it?
Well, I'm sick of being in the studio with you. I think it's time we need to get out.
I don't photograph my messy desk.
So we're going to, it looks like a very busy desk. So I'm going to mic you up and we're going to head off out. It's a gorgeous day, all right? Stand up. I'll get you wired up and we're heading off out of here, sunshine.
Okay.
Stick that in your skyrocket. Oh, actually, no, I might put it in your front one, actually.
Okay.
And then can you thread
Where
that
are we
up
going?
through your shirt?
I haven't got any jobs ready.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll go and find something.
Yeah.
All right?
Where are we going, Erin? One Only Road?
Yeah.
Boys are there pulling bricks down there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, pulling bricks
Ooh.
off a house. The house is sunk 45 millimetres on one side.
Love it.
So I've got to...
Okay, let's go and have a look.
tuck
Wainoni
my shirt in
Road.
first.
Wainoni Road it is. So, Davey, here we are at a property on Wainoni Road. Obviously, you've been given the all okays here to come on in and start work.
Yes, it's all happening from now on.
Bricks off.
Yeah, what's happened, Jude, this house is actually sunk by about 45 millimetres on one side. So it's actually dropped, and if you can see from the corner here, you know, they started taking the bricks off. This is our second day here. So the bricks are coming off, and then the builders are going to come in Monday. I think they're coming in, and then they're going to start levelling the whole place up.
Now, isn't this amazing? Look, here your guys are having to shovel out coal. We haven't burnt coal in Christchurch for donkey's years.
Yeah, I know. It's got the old-fashioned...
There's probably a few diamonds amongst that lot.
Yeah, there could
Diamonds
be,
in the
eh?
rough. So, and of course, they're having to get this out because they obviously need to get in behind it, do they?
Well, it's an old coal bin, concrete coal bin. This is Shane.
Hey,
All right,
Shane.
how are you?
Yeah, good. Keep going, Shane. Don't let us stop you, love.
All right.
So all these bricks are off down here.
Yeah, the whole lot have got to come off, and then we were going to try and put them back up, but we can't. This is going to be too big a job to try and get them cleaned up and get them back up.
Yeah, right.
So they're actually going to take them all to the dump today, and then it'll be all brand new bricks right round. All new bricks. That's after the builders levelled the house. So we'll be here later on one of our other little skit days, and we'll be inside. And you'll be able to see what's happening inside. But at the moment, we haven't done anything in there.
Okay. So, Dave, are we seeing a lot of this still?
Yeah, it's happening all over the place. We haven't done many because we're basically painters and decorating and renovations, like we do kitchens, bathrooms, a lot of inside work. But a job like this is really what we're looking for, because we do have builders that come and do the building part. We'll do all the labouring and get this side of it, and then we get all the painting, the wallpapering, and all the jibbing in the kitchens and bathrooms. We do a lot of that.
So you're actually starting on the outside with this property here today?
You've got to get level first.
Okay.
And then we're on to the inside.
So what's the process for actually levelling the property?
Well, this one, as you see, the bricks have got to come off, and we've got to cut holes in the floor. The carpets are all coming up. There's big holes going to be cut in all the floors, and then they're going to go underneath and jack all the piles. So it's all done by a licensed building practitioner. He knows what he's doing. He's just given us a price, and we just said, "Yep, that fits the bill."
It's quite phenomenal, isn't it? The amount of work that still does need to be done out there. Can we whip around the front as well and have a look? Because I noticed there's some bricks off under a sill there, just so we can go and see just a different variation of things as well, Dave.
Yep.
So, Davey, we've seen the far side of the house here.
That's right.
That's all stripped of its bricks here. We've got a major crack happening down
That's
here.
That's a crack, yes. So what's happened here is from this corner to that corner there has dropped 45 millimetres. So the house has gone basically just like that from here. So what we're doing is we're pulling all the bricks down the back wall, right through the front, and just around the corner towards the door. And then we'll jack from this point here through to there, every pile, and all the bearings will all be lifted up.
Wow.
So it comes back up level.
Now, Dave, there's a serious lack of insulation happening here.
No insulation. Well, that's the old fibrous plaster. So what we're doing now is to put it back up to code. It's got to have all new bats put through and building paper.
Wow. Okay.
And all wrapped back up again.
My God, won't they notice the difference in the warmth factor?
Yeah, they will. It'll be huge, especially on the south wall. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, how many homes would be like this in Christchurch anyway? That'd still be a hell of a lot, wouldn't there?
There's thousands, because it was the old building code. That's the way they were done in those days. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was the latest and greatest for the time back then, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. This is a good house.
Yeah.
This is a real good, solid house. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just seemed to have sunk on its footings. And once we level it up, it'll be as good as new.
But I mean, as far as the insulation goes as well, though,
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see how many ties there are too.
Ties?
Ties. I mean, one there. Ties is when you tie the bricks to the timber. So the timber and the bricks are tied together. There's a couple in there. Sometimes there's some, sometimes there's none. It's quite funny.
So there's still places that still need to be opting out and
absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people, there's a lot of houses like this still. Okay. And a lot of people still got cash, obviously, too.
Yeah.
And they've got the money sitting in the bank, just sitting and waiting. So, yeah, again, give us a call.
Absolutely.
Go chuck our phone number in there somewhere.
Absolutely. It's a really big job for the boys, really, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll be
this type
here
of
a
work.
couple of days to get it all cleaned up. And then the other guys will come through, the builders will be through and do the levelling. Okay. And then the bricklayer will come through and do the bricks. And by that stage, we'll be working on the inside doing what we do.
So the inside's going to have to be done as well with a 42 mil. Yeah, absolutely.
Every room has got to be redone.
You can see that crack actually on the inside there as well.
Yeah, there's big cracks in the ceiling.
Yeah.
We'll be back here in a couple of weeks for a look. But
okay.
To be honest, time you come back, it'll be all brand new ceilings right through the whole house.
Oh, fantastic.
And all the wallpaper will be pulled off. It'll be just a shell getting ready to be chip plastered.
And I'll tell you what as well, Davey, that heat pump that's inside there, by crikey, that'll be working a damn sight more efficiently once all the extra insulation's gone into the home as well.
This will be a warm house when we get it done.
What?
It'll be a lot warmer.
Be up to like brand new standards really.
Oh, will be. It's got to be done to the new codes.
Yeah.
So
fantastic.
They'll just take care of all that for us.
Well, let's leave the boys here while they're having such a busy
they're
time.
having fun.
And we can head off and have a look at something else, Davey. Dave, what has been going on in this gorgeous property?
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've basically repainted the whole outside. So all the exterior's been done. The homeowner's put new spouting on, and we've done basically, from the gutters down to the feet, all the window frames, right down the walls, all the doors. It's just complete repaint the whole house.
What a fabulous job's been done.
Yeah, he's made a really nice job. He's just finishing off out the front there, the pillars. We'll have a look at them in a minute, because they're old brick pillars. We actually got them replastered.
Oh,
and we're just finishing them off today, so last job done today. But it's come up really, really well.
Oh,
these homes are nice houses, lovely and warm house. It's been built properly, well maintained in its life, and looks very smart.
It looks great. The wood has held up a lot better, hasn't it?
Yes, it does. Wood can stretch and it'll spring back to where its original position is, whereas a brick will come loose. But no, this house has been definitely well preserved. And the thing is, with a house like this, if you wash it once a year, you can double the life of paint.
Oh, really?
So if you do a house wash for we advertise them $250, we come through with chemicals, wash the whole house down, and it gets rid of all that grease and really diesel.
All the build-up.
Yeah, just the build-up. It's actually diesel smoke on your walls and that, and combined with dust. Get rid of that, and your paint will last twice as long.
Oh, and why wouldn't you?
Well, it's $250 to do it every year. And your house looks new. Looks really smart.
Looks like a new paint job every year for $250.
This house looks like it's built in the
I mean,
last
because
5
we're
years.
talking thousands of dollars to get a home repainted, especially something of this size as well.
Well, it's $5,000 just for the scaffold.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
it looks brand new.
It does.
Yeah,
looks like
the
owner has done a really
home.
good job. And I know we're doing some alterations here as well. I think he's going to take the main doors out and make them bigger, and there's a bit of work going on inside as well, so that's coming up shortly, so we might get to have a look in there one day as well.
Oh, fantastic.
So at the moment he's got us to do the outside.
Okay.
And honestly, we have replaced a few weatherboards on the house.
Well, that's on the south side.
Yeah,
that's always going to happen here.
Canterbury,
isn't
south
it?
side. Yep.
Are you guys happy just to do sort of jobs like that for people as well? If it's not EQC
absolutely.
work, you're more than happy to go in and.
This is not an EQC job.
Oh, this isn't.
No, it's a private job. I think he just got us off our website, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, and came around and had talked to him, worked out what we could do, showed him what we will do, gave him a price, just worked away quietly, and hey,
presto.
He's ended up with a quality paint job at the end of the day.
Has he? What?
Yeah, it's come out very nice.
Let's go and have a little look around the front, shall we?
Yeah, around the front's interesting, yeah.
And just see what they've got happening around there. Davey, the front looks just as good as the back.
Yeah, we're just doing the finishing bits today on the deck. And what happened out here, they had, these were brick pillars.
Yes.
And they're the goldy coloured brick, quite a shiny brick.
Oh, okay.
They're really dated, like a 50s. Looked awful.
It wouldn't tie with the rest of the house either, would it?
No, it's just looked out of character. So what we've done is we've actually got the plasters in, and they've plastered them up and give it the more modern look, and that big chunky look.
Yeah, beautiful.
And Glenn's just finishing off around the front door here, the front deck.
Putting all the bits
that's
and
it.
pieces back on again.
Yep. So that's Glenn. He's one of our main painters. He is the main painter, actually.
Glenn, you have done the most stunning job here, seriously. I've seen some pretty shoddy jobs done of home painting, and it is an expense to get it done, and you have done an absolutely stellar job here. It looks fantastic. I'd be very proud if this was my home.
Oh, so would I. I wouldn't mind it.
Very proud.
He's done a good job.
It looks fantastic.
So Glenn's working between here, and he's got a place over on English Street he's working on at the moment. There's other boys.
Okay.
And then he's got a church he's painting out at the moment. So he's in about 3 jobs at once.
You
Him
are
and his
actually
boys.
working on a church at the moment as well, aren't you?
Yeah, corner of, it's on Barrington and Spraden Baptist.
Spraden Baptist?
Yeah, they're down there now. Supposed to be down there now, eh, Glenn? Yeah, getting them sprayed out. Ceilings are all done, so it's an undercoat to all the walls, so it's just working on the walls.
There's actually a really vast types of jobs that you actually get pulled in to do, aren't there?
Oh yeah, we can do everything to do with home maintenance. Really, we're a home maintenance company, if you like.
And church maintenance.
Yeah, church
I love
maintenance.
it.
Yeah. We just don't build houses. We're not into the building, but we're into fixing. If these people here want to take a door out, put another door in, or take a wall out and move things around, or replace weatherboards or anything like that, we can do all that, or build a new deck, all those type of jobs.
I love the way
Everything
you're
we
so
can do.
tidy as well, Glenn. That's another really big bonus with tradespeople. By crikey, you can come home and find your place in a hell of a mess as well.
Wow.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
tidy
always-
worker.
Especially people living in the house, you've got to respect them, and you've got to keep it tidy. It's
Oh, of course
part
you
of the
do.
job. It's all
Yeah.
to do with reputation.
Doesn't mean that it's always done though.
I know. You've
Doesn't
got to keep
mean
them.
that
You've got to
it's
remind them every day, to be honest. But no, these guys are good.
Well, Glenn, we'll leave you to it. Lovely to see all your handiwork here. Amazing job. Come on, boss, we're off.
We're away. We'll go out to the country, eh?
Why not? Let's head
Okay.
on out.
Right.
I'd actually quite like to see a deck maybe that you've done
A deck?
today.
Okay, we'll
Yeah?
find some decks.
Can we go and
some
sit on a
fences.
deck?
Yep. You get the
Okay.
booze, and I'll get the deck.
Done.
See you later.
Davey, this doesn't look like much of a deck to me.
No. I thought I'd stop here just on the way out and have a look, because we do commercial buildings. And this is one here. It was a Goodyear tyre shop, and now it's obviously an AA service centre. But this will be the brightest colour we've ever painted.
Oh, better.
Yeah, no, she's a
Well,
lot
it's
of
great
paint.
though, doesn't it?
Oh, it's-
Really stands out.
Oh, everybody can see this building.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
No, it's looking really, really smart. It's come up well.
It does look really nice. So how long would it take for something like this? Can you do it in the weekend when businesses are closed? Or
No, this took about a week to do.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's a blooming big building.
Right around the back as well, and there's another big workshop out the back of here as well, was all done. And then, of course, we did inside the walls, up about 1.5 metres around the bottom of the floor
Good.
to keep the walls clean. And then we also
Nice
did the
idea.
tiling inside the reception area, because it was just an old painted floor. In fact, I don't even think it was painted, it was just an old floor. So we did the tiles in there. So we were here for about probably 2.5 weeks. And it was right on Christmas, so it was a real busy time. So it took a wee bit of doing, trying to work around everybody, and yeah, it's starting to be a wee bit scruffy now on a couple of places. The boys have been, it needs painted again,
Do
doesn't
you
it?
reckon? I think it looks really smart.
Just around the bottom couple of metres.
I think it looks really... And it's really good coming out on location with you and actually seeing all the different types of jobs that you do, from painting exterior of homes to doing the exterior of commercial buildings as well.
And of course, a place
Really
like this, we've got our own scaffolding as well.
Oh, have you?
So it keeps the cost down for the homeowner. We can reduce the price right down.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because they're really tough on all that, aren't they?
the rules are
Yep.
the rules are ridiculous. There's no common sense involved anymore. You know, anything above your head, I think they deem unsafe.
Is
You
that
got
right?
to be tied on. You got to have harnesses. You got to have scaffolding. But no, we've got all that gear now, and it means we can keep the price at a fairer price.
Yes.
Yeah, we still have to charge for it, obviously, but we can do
Of
it
course.
at a fairer rate. And it's a win-win for everybody.
Let's move on inside, because you did actually do the tiling, as you said, in here as well, Dave. Davey, the floor looks beautiful in here.
Yeah, it was an old concrete floor, and just had to tidy it up, and tiles was the way to go. So
The big tiles look lovely in a
do,
good
yeah.
sized space too, don't they?
we had to get them down pretty quick. We didn't have much time to get these down, but we've got them now. It's come up quite good.
Oh,
I'm happy with it.
indeed.
Yeah, it's tidied the whole
You're
place
such
up.
a clever little chap, aren't you, with your team?
Oh, it's a case of having the right people in the right places.
Well, the weather's so good.
Right.
Please, can we head off to a deck?
Let's go.
So here we are now with the roofs, which of course is something that you have been known for many, many years.
Yeah,
in
all my life,
Christchurch. Here we are
Yeah.
out in the country. Beautiful day to be out here.
No, it's lovely,
But
yeah.
still no deck.
No, we're getting there.
We're
We're
getting
working
there.
our way out. That's next. I promise you.
Look, I know that roofs have been a
Yeah.
really big part of your business for you, Dave.
Yeah. This is a colour steel roof. Jude, probably, I don't know, let's go 18 years of age in
Yes.
that age bracket. And what's actually happened, it's faded really, really bad, and it started to get a bit stripy where the paint started to lift off. So we've come through, water blasted the whole roof, primed it up where the metal had gone bare, and then resprayed the whole roof with a big spray gun.
It looks fantastic.
It's come up really good.
Now, you've also done the walls here as well.
Yeah, my cobber in the office, who's Peter from Canterbury Claddings, they do all our exterior rock coat for us. So we do little areas, but he does big areas, because there's quite a few of the corners got broken as well. So he's come through and put it all back together. And it's got that rusticated look, so it's not a true smooth finish. It's just the
and
finish
it
to
suits
match it.
this beautiful country.
Yeah, so
country
this was all fixed
environment
up.
so much, isn't it?
So we do all this type of work as well.
Goodness me,
Yeah.
it
And
looks great.
that's come up good.
We go round and have a look round
Yeah,
the other
no,
side.
not a problem.
This is a big home as well, Dave.
Yeah, it's a nice big house, and there's a cottage through there as well. We did the wee cottage.
Oh,
Yeah.
how
No,
gorgeous.
lovely gardens.
There is too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
beautiful
fish pond
garden.
here.
Goodness me, look at all this. So how long ago was this done, approximately?
6 weeks ago, eight
About
weeks.
six to 8 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Yep, so it's not done that long ago.
No, right. No.
Even 6 or 8 weeks ago we were here.
Isn't it amazing? I'm just looking at all the pine needles. Because of
Yeah,
all the
the-
big pine trees
there's
around,
all-
all the
yeah.
pine needles up there.
There's
as
actually
well.
got gutter garden there as well. We don't do that, but we can organise that for you if you want it.
Yeah. You'd
So-
have to have it, wouldn't you?
Oh, especially here, there's a lot of needles.
Yep.
But we were here about a week, did this one. Time we water blasted it. Of course, it was all scaffolded as well. We used our own scaffolding again on this, so we moved it around from one side to the other. So we did the other side first, then we did this side, and then went down to the back wall.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so it worked out really good. So it didn't
So-
actually have to scaffold the whole house.
What was done first in this case? Were the walls done first or the
Yeah, Pete-
exterior? He did all
Pete-
the cladding?
Yeah, he did all the cladding first, and then we came out and water blasted everything clean. So we water blasted the roof and the walls, so the house was clean. And then Pete come and did all the rock coat part, and then we did the roof.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, no, it's come up nice.
Really does. It really does bring the homes up looking like brand new, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And that's the thing, I suppose, as well. If people are getting a little bit tired with their home, there's nothing quite like a revamp if they think, well, you know, the area's good, we've got everything that we need, we know this area. What a great way to freshen it up.
Oh, absolutely.
Doesn't
It just
it?
adds heaps of value to a person's
Of course
house.
it does. Of
Yeah.
course it
And it
does.
protects it too, 'cause
And
these-
people who are thinking of selling, by crikey, does a freshen up on the old roof and exterior make a
it's
huge
presentation.
difference?
When you go to buy a car, you don't buy a dirty one, do you?
Dead right, you
And I
don't.
always say that. And so many times I look through the property press, the
right.
Harcourts and the Realtor, and people's roofs, if they paint
I
their roof,
know.
I always said it, paint
I
your
know.
roof, you're guaranteed to get a few extra thousand, aren't you?
I'll tell you what, as an interior designer, I do not understand why people don't. Dave, this is a nice alternative as opposed to the aggregate and just a step going up.
No,
or
it's
even
good.
just on a slope.
Yeah, it's a good feature, isn't it?
It is a nice
Just
feature,
changes,
actually.
makes the entranceway a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, it does.
It's not somewhere you come out and sit with a deck chair, but it's just somewhere you kick your shoes off, and it's nicer to walk on than concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah, concrete's for cars, and the deck's nice for your feet.
Yeah, it's a nice idea actually, and
Yeah.
then it gives that lovely flow to the indoor
Yeah.
flooring as well,
It does.
doesn't it?
No, it looks good. It's come up well.
This is very nice through here as well. I like the way you've done the fencing here because I know this
Yeah.
is Dave's place.
Yeah, we got out of town.
You've got your little dog
Absolutely.
as well. This is a great idea, finishing off the fencing like this so little he can see it in here,
Yeah.
out here still. Even great for young children or for grandies.
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it?
We've got the grandchildren, yeah.
You've got the grandie. A little
Yeah.
bit young to be hanging onto the bars there yet, but that will happen, trust me.
Oh, I hope not.
Dave, these areas, well, not literally
big bars
not the
anyway.
big bars, your nice little bars to your gate here, Dave. Dave, this is a fantastic entertainment area here. You've got two. You've got this one that's slightly sunken,
Yeah.
like the driveway. done as the aggregate area here. This is a great spot to be doing your barbecues and stuff on too, isn't it?
It is. We actually have the barbecue at the other end. It's a bit windy here, so nowhere to put it. So we've got the barbecue sitting up on top there. But this is an ideal setup for a spa pool, I think, originally.
Oh, yeah, it'd be brilliant.
In the corner.
Straight off out through the double doors. And then you've got the double doors here with the deck going up into here. I like this too because this kind of doubles up as a seat around here too for people.
Yeah, we've done a couple of decks in town, and we've done that around the outside edge.
Yeah, it's a nice
because
idea.
if you have your deck sitting up half a metre, you don't want people stepping straight off it. So you put something like that through with a rail, and it acts as a seat. It comes up quite good.
Have a seat, Dave, because I really do want to go through with you about all the opting out. Where it's Christchurch at? What is the process? What's happening with Fletcher's?
What's happening with Fletcher's? Well, we don't want to go down that track, do we, at the moment?
Okay.
They're getting a bit of a hard time. The opt-out is basically coming to an end. People have to make their minds up by the 1st of June, which is like, it's a month away, of how they want to do it. Do they want to stay in the program with Fletcher's, or do they want to get out and get their own contractors? My advice after doing 450 houses in Christchurch for the homeowner, bypassing Fletcher's, having nothing to do with them, working directly with EQC and the homeowner, has been far, far more beneficial for the homeowner and for us. Because it's like you and I talking to each other, but for me to talk to you with somebody in the middle as an interpreter, it just makes life so hard.
Yeah,
you don't get what you want, we don't understand what you want.
Sure.
So our suggestion all along is to go through the opt-out scheme. Also, what's happening now is a lot of people are getting cashed out. Okay, so they've got money in the bank. You really do need to start thinking about getting your houses fixed. People are procrastinating on this, especially with the opt-out side of it, and they're procrastinating on taking the cash because they've been told they can't go back and get more money if they find more damage. That is completely incorrect. We don't have any problems of getting extra money. I've got about 3 in there at the moment waiting for an answer. They were put in last week. I would say by end of next week I'll have an answer. And they always come back and say yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, and the reason is, if we do our documentation properly, we provide the backup photos, it is an earthquake damage, they have to pay out. The law says they have to pay, so there's no drama.
Sure.
So it's a way, you've basically got to take the cash, is my advice. Take the cash and give us a call.
And also some serious advice for people as well, don't get cashies done, because at any such stage, I know the real estate agents, it's been nothing more than a logistical nightmare for them as well. They
Got to have
need,
receipts.
Absolutely, you have got to have your receipts for it.
Keep the scope of works, and we have the scope of works there. When we do earthquake work, every room is itemised: walls, ceilings, doors, skirtings, the roof, the patio, the footings, the brickwork, everything is all itemised. And you can see with the list of what we've done. You can go around with a list, walk around your house and say, yes, 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 these have all been done. And then you know jolly well. And there's a company name at the top of it, GST number on it. You know it's a legitimate company, and that's us.
Yeah,
you have to do it that way. And we've done, like I said, over 450 houses, which is quite a lot for us.
Over 450, that's a lot for a small business, Dave.
It is a lot. And that doesn't count all our private work that we've done. And those other jobs we saw today have been private work. That's nothing to do with EQC. It's all private stuff.
That's why I wanted to sit down now and actually discuss the whole EQC opting out with you, because you still are getting a huge amount of jobs that just aren't
we
EQC.
have to. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, because what's happening, like we were doing, I don't know, say 10 or 15 houses a month. Yeah, easy. Yeah, say 10 a month, it's 150 a year. 10 a month houses a month. Now we're down to doing 1 and 2 EQC houses a month. So the rest of our work is coming from the private sector. And 2 years ago, I knew this was going to happen. And we started changing the way we're advertising with you guys, saying that, hey, we are looking for other work as well, and teaching my guys to be very, very top of the line with their PR, their site tidiness and clean-up, because the fly-by-nighters are not going to survive. They're going to drop off the end and go. We have to be at the top end of the market, do quality work, have our PR right, and we will survive the recession that is coming, and be there as a company that's recommended for doing extra work. And that's what we're trying to do, and it's working for us.
And repeat
really
business.
Working good.
Repeat business is a big thing for you as well, Dave.
Oh, absolutely. Every time I make a sale, I always ask people, how'd you get a hold of us? And 25% is CTV, the rest of it is word of mouth and repeat business. It's spread between the two. So that's where the future lies with us. and that's where we want to be. We want to be here for a long time. We've got good local contractors. All our staff are local Christchurch people. I think there might be a couple under the age of 30. No, they're not. I think everyone's over 30 now.
Wow.
Yeah. Most of us are over 50.
And of
So
course
we're all
you've
older tradespeople. We're not younger.
Mature.
We're all mature people. Two husband and wife teams. They're actually out in Rangiora at the moment. We're doing 17 houses in Rangiora for a body corporate.
Fabulous.
So they're out there working through that quietly, having a great time. The people love them. Husband and wife go out there every day to work. It's really good.
Oh, I think that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And Erin's role, let's discuss Erin's role within the company as well.
Yeah, she sorts out all the little things that I can't be bothered sorting out, to put it not nicely, put it bluntly. Organising stuff on time, make sure the guys are there on time. When's the guy coming to lift the vinyl? When they come to put the kitchen in? When's the electrician going to be there? All that type of day-to-day running stuff, she keeps tabs on that. So she spends probably a third of her time actually painting, and then the other 2/3 of the time is running around checking the guys and sorting that side of it out. And that frees me up to concentrate on finding new work, working with you guys doing this sort of thing.
Yes.
And basically just trying to find new work.
Yes.
And that takes a lot of time.
Do you have, this is on a personal level, do you have a personal preference as to what you're dealing with, the old or new?
Oh, look, we've always been in the renovation side of it. I've worked on new houses, on new sites, I've worked on commercial. I prefer working for mums and dads, owners of houses, where we come into a house and give them what they want.
Yes.
I'm not a person that likes working in a coffee shop or a construction site where you have 5 or 6 painters there, and the carpet layer, and the tiler there, and the builder, and the electrician, and everybody's tripping over each other, and it's got to be done by the night. And I don't like that. I want to come in and work away quietly, do a very nice job, keep you happy at a fair price, and then get asked back next year to do something else.
Well, we've seen some fantastic work today. It's been really brilliant being able to actually come out on location. You're quite right. We do need to get out and actually see what you're doing.
Yep.
And as opposed to standing in the studio and talking about it. And it's the places that we've been today have been fantastic. A couple of them we've cold called.
They didn't even know we were coming
on
out first.
And the way they just welcome you back, Davey, is just lovely as well.
Oh, no, they're good. We'll go back. Yeah, both. Yeah, the last two. The roof, we've got more work to do there. That big wooden house, we've got to go back. The inside's getting done next. He put us in to do the outside. He picked us from 3 other companies, and we got the job, and he wants us back to do the inside. So that's what we try to do. Yeah, do it once, do it properly.
And you'll be back doing the AA.
Oh, Hamish, they've got another one coming up in town. There's another one coming up next year. So,
and what a stunning job you did at the place in Maryvale as well, the 2-story wooden home.
Yeah, that was nice, eh?
That came up
really,
absolutely
really nice.
beautifully.
If he wanted a good job, we gave him a good job.
Oh, well, he wanted a good job and he's got a stellar job, Dave.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that one.
He really has. Beautiful. Yeah. No plants look damaged around close to the house. They're all the things that I look for.
Yeah, I know. It's hard not to get paint on plants.
Over. Oh, I know it is. Especially when there's established gardens there as well, so close to the home.
You've got to respect people's property.
Absolutely. But was it Glenn?
Glenn? Yep, he's my top painter, to be honest. Well, one of my top painters. I better not categorise them. No, I might get caught out by someone.
Into some serious trouble.
He's one of my top gangs. So he's got about 4 guys work for him. He does a very good job. He does my roofs. Yeah, he's a real hard worker.
Oh, so he actually goes up and does the roofs as well?
Him and I do the roofs, yeah.
Oh, super.
Yep. I'm not scared to do a roof every now and again. Not too many.
Yes, do be careful. You've got that gorgeous grandchild you've got to stick
I can't wait to get him out here. We've got a few old toys in the cupboard we have to dig down, eh?
Absolutely. So what kind of things can you do for people this time of year? Are we starting to move more to the interior?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It has to be inside work. Okay. Give us a call. Yep, we're looking for work for inside because we're really starting to run out of work inside.
Well, it's great work as well. Clearwater Painting, Decorating and Renovating. Clearwater Painting, Renovating and Decorating. 0800 766 378.